Welcome to a quick draw. Today we're going to be drawing Mr. Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, before we get started, the supplies you'll need today is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper cardstock, your knead eraser, a number 2 pencil, black Sharpie, and for today I am using some Copic markers to color my Oogie Boogie, but you can use whatever you have at home. Crayons, markers, color pencils, whatever you have. But for today, I am using a YG93, a YG95, and a YG97 Copic alcohol marker. Started first, you want your paper facing vertical or hamburger style, up and down. And we're going to start on the bottom of this paper and we're going to draw a half circle. You draw a half circle towards the bottom, like so. Right? And now we're going to give this half circle a hat. And to do that, we're going to draw a diagonal line from one edge of your half circle coming up. And we're going to draw another diagonal line coming towards the middle of that half circle, pointing towards the middle. And then you're going to draw another one pointing up. And then we're going back down and connect it to the circle. Just like so. Kind of looks like a hat. Funny hat. Or maybe. There we go. Remember, I'm drawing my lines darker. You want to draw your lines lightly because you're going to erase those lines. Good job. Now from here, we're actually going to draw, it looks like a hat for sure, off the top of your one hat. So you're going to draw a curved line over. I'm going to stop it right there. And then from this point, you're going to draw a curved line sticking out. Then you're going to, another line from the end of this one coming up. And then a diagonal line off of this line, and then another diagonal line from the tip over here up, just like that. Good job. Okay, next step, what we're going to do is we're kind of trace around the point of this hat here. So you're going to, but it's going to be curved. So you're going to start on this side and we're going to curve a line around your point, bring it down, and you're going to curve around this point and then connect it to your bottom of your half circle. We're going to do the same thing on this side. So you're going to start here, curve around your point, down, curve around this point, and connect it to the bottom of your half circle. Good job. Okay. The next step is we're going to draw Oogie Boogie's eyes. And to do that, you're going to draw an oval, and it's going to be right in here. And we're going to draw another oval right here. Good job. Okay. Now for his mouth, you're going to start from where you traced around, and you have this point, so it's going to start a line, it's going to go across here, and you're going to kind of draw a little squiggly line like a mouth, and all the way across and connect to where the outline was where you traced around the circle. And then right here, where this circle line is actually going to be the other side of his mouth. So you're going to start here, you're going to follow along that line, but you're going to come up a little bit and draw a wavy line and then connect it to the other side. I know this looks silly, but bear with me. Okay, you're probably saying, Miss Christi, I'm confused. Look at all these lines. Well, we're not keeping all of these lines. So here's your next step. What you're going to do is where you drew this line tracing here, you're going to actually come around your oval and you're going to draw a little tip out back around your oval and connect it on the inside of that tip. Same thing on this side. You're going to draw a line around your oval, a little tip out, and then you're going to draw around the outside of the other oval and connect to the other side. All right. Now you're going to erase the lines inside of that oval, of that shape you just drew. And that's your eyeballs. And you're going to erase these inside lines of your hat. You're going to erase the top of your half circle. And you're going to erase the inside here. So you can kind of see which lines you're keeping and which lines you're not. So let me trace it in the Sharpie. So this is the top of his head. You want this line. You're going to trace with your Sharpie around the outside. And that line. So we traced around the outside of the Oogie Boogie. Now let's do the inside so you can get a better idea of the face. So this is our eyeball. And this is your mouth. That's the only things you should trace with your Sharpie. Everything else can be erased. So let's get started. Okay, good job. We erased all of our pencil marks, but it doesn't look like Oogie Boogie yet. So what we need to do is add some stitches. So we're going to add some stitches along the top of his head here. And all you have to do is add some lines. Big and small, different sizes, same thing. Big and a small one, a big and a small one. Good job. And now we're going to add some stitching around his mouth. Same here, big, small, all along the outside of his mouth. And then you're going to do the same thing along the bottom. Right sizes, big and small. They're not consistent, so that's okay. Mine aren't all the same sizes either. Okay, now it's looking more like Oogie Boogie. What we're going to do is we're going to color the inside of the eyes black and the inside of his mouth black with your Sharpie. did it. We finished coloring in with all of our Sharpie. And the next thing we're going to do is give Oogie Boogie some color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my lightest marker first. So that's the YG93. I'm going to color in the whole face with the lighter color. And then I'll go back in with the darker colors in shade. Ooh, yeah, that's a Oogie Boogie looking green, isn't it? These markers actually have two tips. So for this bigger space, I think I'm going to go with the larger tip and color that in faster. Whew, that was a lot of work. I don't know about you. And I did notice with the felt tip, it came out a little splotchy or blotchy. So I tried to smooth it out a little bit with the brush tip, but not sure. Not sure. All right, now we're going to go in and add some shadowing, shading, as you will. And I've got the YG, we're going to start with a darker one, YG97. I'm going to add some shading here by the eyebrow. Come over here where we drew the line, down here. Now I'm going to take the medium shade, which is the YG95. I'm going to kind of go and add a little bit more shading along where I did the darker lines. And I'm going to color a circular motion to blend them. Blend it in there. I don't know, sometimes I see Oogie Boogie as brown, and then sometimes I see him as green. So I thought this was a good in between, like a brownish green. But you can color Mr. Oogie Boogie any color you want, really. Purple, blue, green. I don't know about red. Well, that would go if he was getting ready for Christmas. Mr. Oogie Boogie Man coming along. All right, and then the last step, I like to go in with a lighter color and kind of blend them all in. So go over it all, the light color in a circular motion, and I blend them all in. You did it! You created a Mr. Oogie Boogie Man. Great job today, you guys. And remember, if you can imagine it, we can create it.